every episode that we do, it's when I finish, I'm almost like, this is one of my favorite episodes. And I have a feeling that this is going to be either one of my favorite episodes or one of maybe the most deepest, more personable episodes, or maybe both.
Definitely. Yeah. So without further ado, Dr. Rosen.
Hi guys, thanks for having me, and thanks for those kind words. I've been really interested in the social media aspect, both for those of us in the medical field. So created a podcast there, and then more importantly for patient education. So that was sort of my COVID project, was writing a book all about knee arthritis and knee replacement for patients, and created both a podcast and a YouTube channel that helps share reliable online information for patients where they can access it and find things that are not misinformation, but clean and concise and to the point.
You can Google just about anything and find a bunch of stuff, and it's like, is this right? Is this accurate? But like that sort of education, I can tell you, there's always a population of, those patients that are like, oh, snooze fest, I don't just do my surgery and talk to me after sort of thing, but I can tell you that the vast majority of the people that I interact with, just like from a clinical standpoint, from the stuff that we do, it really goes a long way. And I do think it improves the outcome.
Oh, for sure. Satisfaction for sure, too.
Yeah. I just feel like they're in the know, and, they're getting answers to questions that they didn't know they had. And I hear that all the time, which I think is huge.
Like here in San Diego, patients will ask for like hips, like how big's the scar? So I always tell them like it's bigger than a bikini, but smaller than board shorts.
Mine is, you wear a size 5 dress, you get a size 5 incision. You wear a size 15 dress, you get a size 15 incision.
Yeah. And that works too, right? Patient expectations, you got to set them up front. I've definitely accumulated a lot of the East Coast transplants. So many patients over the years are the ones from, New York. They walk in the door and I'm like, hey, what borough are you from? And they're like, how do you know I'm from the East Coast? I'm like, come on, like you're from the Bronx or Brooklyn or Queens, like you can hear it. And even like the Philly people, I've picked up a lot of them, and they're unique. So like you'd get a kick out of this. Like one of my partners had taken care of this couple from Philly for years. And the guy was out of town. So I was seeing his patient because he had an issue. And we're talking and he's like, you're from Philly? I'm like, yeah, I'm from Philly. Hold on. He pulls out his phone and he calls his wife. His wife's in the waiting room. She comes back. He's like, you're not going to believe it. She's like, what? He's like, guess where he's from? She's like, where? He's like, Philly. He's like, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, that's Philly to a T.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Love it. Yeah, we're not going to put a bleep on that one.
No, that's hilarious.
But you had a post on LinkedIn that I saw, and it was a YouTube video that you recorded at late summer, midsummer, something like that.
Yeah, a few months ago now, yeah.
Yeah, and I must have caught it within the first couple minutes that you posted it. And I remember I was in my clinic seeing patients, and it was early enough that no patients were ready for me to actually see them yet. And I actually delayed seeing them because I got so caught up in your story of this that I couldn't stop watching it. It wasn't like, oh, I'll pick this up later. I was like, this is important. I need to watch this right now. So if you don't mind, can you just share with our guests, our audience, Travis and myself, your story, your experience with burnout and all the other stuff that goes along with that?
Yeah, I would love to.